A JUTC update for the commuters and the public at large. First of all, let me say my own farewell to Nigel Clark, who I've worked with in relation to my transport portfolio and other portfolios, and he has made what I'm about to announce possible. Also, best wishes to Favour Williams as the new Minister of Finance, and I look forward to continuing the working relationship. So yesterday evening, that will be Tuesday, at 4:30, we had the Public Investment Management Committee meeting of the Ministry of Finance, which was the last meeting, official meeting, that Minister Clark had in his portfolio responsibility. And that was to deal with both the NWA MEGJC Spark project, $40 billion project, and, of course, the JUTC second 100 buses. You'll recall that I had indicated that we were going to try and do another 100 buses. Well, I'm pleased to announce officially that we got the approval from PIMC, and now we will move to procurement, and after that, ordering the buses with the hope that we will be able to duplicate the timelines of the first 100 buses to get them here by June, July 2025 in time for back to school. A huge feat, going through all the processes, and again, couldn't have happened without Nigel Clark and the Ministry of Finance, along with myself and the MSET and JUTC team. What does this mean? First of all, it means that we will have another 100 buses, which will put in 2 years 275 new buses, meaning that the fleet of the JUTC will be majority new buses rather than 12 and 14-year-old buses. A huge accomplishment. Secondly, you would see that from the first 100 buses, the misery index has gone down. It hasn't gone down sufficient, but it has gone down significantly in terms of the ease of getting transportation by JUTC. We have increased our ridership just for September 23 over September 24 by about 20%, which would be about 300,000 more commuters between Montego Bay Metro and JUTC utilizing this transportation mode. We have cut the waiting time in half already with 100 buses. And I expect that when we get the next set of 100 buses, that we will be down to industry standards, international standards, 30 minutes to 45 minutes maximum. We are in a situation where we have added 5 new routes for Montego Bay Metro between Montego Bay, Trelawney, Hanover, and Westmoreland, and that is mainly for the rural school bus system, allowing children to be able to use Montego Bay Metro to be able to get to and from school. Another huge feat. In relation to JUTC, we are planning to launch 3 new routes, most of them in the new Greater Portmore Bernard Lodge area. That would be where the emphasis on housing has taken place over the last few years, where you have thousands of houses that have been built in the Bernard Lodge, Dumby Holding area. And we are hoping to move with the start of 1 route, which would go to Phoenix 2 in Dumby Holding, and that will be on Monday. The other 2 will be announced. On top of which, I can say that we are going to be expanding based on the infrastructure that we have been putting in to include routes that would go to St. Thomas, hopefully as far as Morant Bay, and also to Mandeville, with the extension of the East-West Highway to Williamsfield. So good things are coming, not only being concentrated in Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine and Portmore, but going out into the new areas. The 175 buses that we, as this government, imported in the last 18 to 24 months was at a cost of about 5 billion Jamaican dollars. This 100 buses is going to cost the government another 3.5 billion Jamaican dollars. That's $8.5 billion of taxpayers' money being returned to good social services and transportation. And I just want to say that we are not going to stop. We are looking and continuing to look at the rural school bus system, which is going to require a subsidy. And I intend to go to Cabinet with a presentation before the end of this year so that I can get some directions in relation to what can we accommodate in terms of a subsidy and start it on a phased basis. Once again, to the commuters, I asked you for time when I became minister in May 2023. You gave me the time, and I'm delivering on my commitments. So out of the 300 buses, I would have been able to confirm 100 that is on the road and 100 that is going to be ordered between now and the end of the year, January 25, to arrive here by mid-2025. That would be 200 of the 300 buses that the government of Jamaica, through Minister Clark at the time, had committed. I look forward to getting the feedback that you have been giving on a daily basis, and I look forward to the improvement, the long-awaited improvement of the JUTC and Montego Bay Metro services to the commuters. God bless you, and thank you for your confidence and your continued support. More good news. I just received the latest update from JUTC, which I'll share with you. There will be a premium service to Phoenix Park Village 2, which is Bernard Lodge, Dumby Holding, which is going to commence on Monday, November the 4th. Also, a premium service to Phoenix Park Village 1, which will commence later this month. Additionally, the following routes are being considered for the near future. Spanish Town to Naga Head, Portmore, via Dumby Holding. Spanish Town to Naga Head, Portmore, via Bernard Lodge. Spanish Town to Portmore Mall, Dawkins Drive, via Grange Lave, Passage Fort Drive. Spanish Town to Angels, via Spanish Town Bypass. Spanish Town to Kitson Town. Spanish Town to McCookspen. Spanish Town to Angel, via Brunswick. Greater Portmore to Spanish Town, via Municipal Boulevard. And Greater Portmore to Half a Tree, via Municipal Boulevard.